12 years old. My room is barely lit. It's late. Only the street light and the pulsating cop lights giving my room any illumination. Orange, red, blue, orange, red, blue. Flash over and over. Another Friday night. Demons, demons, demons. All I know, asleep or when I'm awake. During the day or night, demons are everywhere. Home or at school. Living or the dead. I close my preteen eyes. I cover my ears with my pillow, sitting, cursing life. Arwen places his hand upon my shoulder, trying to give me comfort. I curse my spirit brother, cast him away. I'm angry, but more lost than angry. I didn't know until then that Aaron and Arwen's relationship was symbiotic. Thought it was one and the same. What caused Arwen to leave was I cast off God. I made it all not real, and my spirit brother was gone. My eyes closed, rolled back and forth, sitting on my bed with my pillow over my head. My life flashed before my eyes. Beatings, 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 from the living and the dead, both physical and spiritual. I have a monster sitting across from me on the dining table, as well as a monster in my closet. Cops leave, all is dark and quiet. Act 1 done, the living nightmare. Time for Act 2, the dead nightmare. The closet begins to slowly open. My arm is icy cold. I'm alone. No spirit companions. In my mind, I scream, "You are not real. There is no God, no God, no heaven, no heaven, no angels, no spirits, no demons. You are make believe. God does not exist." The door continues to open. Pitch black closet. Goosebumps all over my skin. My mind screams, "You don't exist. You're just my imagination. You're just part of my fucked up imagination. God doesn't exist, and you don't exist." A pale foot of a child steps out from the closet. I've never been this cold. I blink, and the child sits right next to me. Child in stature, but not in the face. The child has no eyes. My mind screams, "You are not real." The child places its pale hand upon my arm. All goes dark. I'm at the campfire. I only open my eyes because I'm startled by the scream of a child. My grandfather is standing over me. I've never seen him before. The native warrior in ceremonial clothing sits next to me. "I'm sorry, my child. The mortal can be so cruel. Son, there is a God. No God, no Arwen. No God, no me. No God, no you." The fire disappears. All goes dark. First, no such thing as infinite. The infinite does not exist. If it did, there would be no change, just nothing forever. No, infinite means every dimension is indeed a closed environment. In the membrane of our dimension, it acts like a cheesecloth, keeping out all large particles but letting tiny particles through. Say noise particles, the noise is less than 1. The environment is empty at 0. Anything greater than 1 cannot pass through the membrane. Once there is no more emptiness, then the negative ones fill the dimension to a breaking point and the dimension explodes, causing the Big Bang. This Big Bang is where God comes to play. This Big Bang, God was not yet around, only chaos and order. -1, now the new +1, but there is no God in this new dimension. Chaos and order continuously fight for control in this new environment. This slowly evolved in the original dimension, with chaos and order continually wasting energy fighting over each other. But after a good long while, intelligent life existed, then after a long while ascended. Alone, the original intellect sat in heaven, watching the dimension that it used to live in implode. Watch as a new dimension exploded to birth. Watch as the great fireball of the Big Bang. Exciting, fascinating, brilliant, then quiet. Dimension 2 had no God, just a new onlooker. Chaos and order fighting for control, wasting lots of energy and time. The onlooker patiently watched the new dimension slowly evolve. The onlooker was excited, watching the new dimension evolve. Someday it would not be alone. Sadly though, this dimension did not evolve intellect, and after a few billion years, the onlooker watched the second dimension implode and a new dimension explode into existence again, with no God, just the onlooker. After a few 100 billion years of watching a dozen dimensions come and go, the watcher noticed something. that in the end it was what chaos and order did while fighting that determined the outcome. That if he wanted, he trained chaos and order from commands, and the onlooker could tell chaos and order what to do. The onlooker created the plus to tell chaos and order what to do, and the minus to tell them what not to do. With the onlooker seeing numerous ways of what it took not to get intellect, and not really understanding what it took to become intellect, so the onlooker started making up formulas to go along with the new commands. Each new dimension, the onlooker would give a formula to chaos and order to follow. Without wasting energy fighting for dominance in the new dimensions, things quickly evolved. And soon, in the third dimension, less than a few billion years later, intellect was created. The onlooker had created others as it. Soon, spiritual beings were created from physical beings. This is when the onlooker became God, the creator. For after creating other heavenly beings, the onlooker found such joy in creating that the onlooker now creates the formula for each new dimension. With an endless amount of possibilities and realities the creator can create, God continuously gives the rules to govern each dimension. Now I'm back at the campfire. My grandfather no longer sits next to me. My companions are though. Arwen sits roasting a marshmallow in the fire. Silverback lays with his head on my lap. Draco dances around the campfire. I sit in silence for a while, and then I awake. I awake knowing, yes, I may have demons, but that there is a God, and I will never look at math the same again. Please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.